pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Western New York. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Dude, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. No run here with Amarion Hampton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Chargers just about ready, and there they go, sending it away. Ty Johnson now to return. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. First tone of the game for James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He rolls to his right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Alert! Half 85, half. Alert!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And the Bills get to him, down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. There's plenty of design run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Allen looking to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Room to work at the 35. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Alert!
They'll go. Allen. Forced that to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on first down, going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Well, it's caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Well designed run. It's Allen. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Turned away twice now. Will the 3rd time be the charm? And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Leading the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. Fourth down, pass coming. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This, our last play of the quarter. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Stop. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Allen on third down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Bills with a punt team out there. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Set. Let's go.
Herbert now off the play fake. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Herbert now to throw on third. Chased out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
And the Chargers first down.
380. Delta set.
First and 10, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now is Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And it sets up second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Baylor Tiger.
Second and 10, Herbert trying again. And that one's complete. Omarion Hampton. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Set.
They'll go left side with Hampton. He goes out a little short of the 40. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Los Angeles.
380. Black 80. Black. Hey, ram. Ready.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's on the in route. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. We go orange, 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 orange. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Taking a chance at the end zone. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Again, it's Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 43.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Now Allen going to the air. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Bills, first down.
Allen now on first down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and we netted some positive yards.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
2nd and 6.
To the air again. Allen got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Allen gonna throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. And he takes this one down to the 10 before getting that sideline.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Quick throw right side. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Again, Allen to the air. Buying some time left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Johnson now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing, make siblings. Nothing for my children.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? I'll air it out on 3rd. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
319!
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He's back to throw. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. They send a tight end in motion. It's Hampton on second. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Herbert back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running it with Hampton. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. We're drawn up for him. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Go.
They snap it to Herbert. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
On 1st down, Allen made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock.
Shut the fuck up, you crying ass bitch. You're crying. You do the same shit. You do the same shit. Shut the fuck up. You run mid blitz too. Shut the fuck up. Okay, that's how I scored that. That's how I scored that 80-yard touchdown to the tight end. You were a mid blitz. Shut the fuck up, you lying ass bitch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Jump off, caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Shut the fuck up. Stop crying, dude. You sound like a female.
Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler, gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through.
No blitz, dude. Man coverage. No blitz. That's the same play. It's the same play that you run 12 times a game. Smash return 18 times a game. Run more than 5 plays. Run more than 5 plays. Run more than 5 plays. Run more than 5 plays.
Ball in his hands right around midfield.
No, you don't. You run that smash return fucking 2 times a drive. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. My stream is up, so shut the fuck up. That's why I'm about to beat you.
Downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Los Angeles.
Going to the ground again on first. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Herbert. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
2 drives in a row, you got saved by drops in the end zone, you fucking bum.
Same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Just a little too offline, and it clings off the run upright. No good. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but... Not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Half 85, half 85.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills pushing to get within range for a game winner. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Alert! I-80! Off 52. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To throw. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Whoa, whoa. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Regular. 56.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Round 80.
They're going to pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, run him right out of bounds.
Escapes the defender. And denied the first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's 4th down.
A gain of 12 yards.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. So that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.